So now what's going on, guys? My name is Mezmeratize, and I am bringing you guys the guide on how to do the Tower Babble achievement on Black Ops 2 Zombies Transit the map. So what you're going to want to do first is you're going to want to build this turbine. All the players must need this, just so I can go over a couple of notes. All the players will need the turbine. It is vital to the very end. The most players you can do this with is 4, the least is 2, if you didn't already know that. So I showed all the pieces for the turbine. Now what I'm going to say is that I did leave the volume a little bit up, and even when I'm not talking, you may want to watch the video just so that you know what Dr. Maxis will say and how it will trigger things to go down. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to hopefully have money in the bank, because this will make it a lot easier to get the EMP grenades that you will need later on. I do show you how to get to the town from the bus depot, and what you do from the town is you wait there for the bus just so that you don't have to go through the hassle of chasing it. I will meet you guys when we are at the box after I grab my money.
Hey, can we go back in? Can we? Like right now?
Glad to be out of there.
Alright, so now me and my friend are at the diner. The diner is the first box spawn point all the time, and the second spawn point all the time will be at the power station, just in case you do not get EMP grenades here. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to keep trying the box. Luckily, we did get the EMP grenades on our third try, but we did throw all of our money into the box, just trying to get good guns, so just in case we did have to survive, which we ended up having to later. Because you will not have any perks at all this entire time, because the power will be off and they do not work. So luckily you have some of those permanent perks. So here we are at the power station. So now at the power station, this is where the second box spawn point is, like I said. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to build this power. So after you finish building the power, just turn it on whenever you feel comfortable. Make sure that the zombie doesn't die so that the round will stay lower. Because hopefully you can get the whole, you can get the electric zombie to spawn at the beginning of round 2 if you do get lucky and you do this the right way. Luckily, we did not do this the right way. Well, unluckily, my bad. We did not do this the right way at all. So what you're going to want to do is you turn on the power, and then Dr. Maxis will say, da-da-da-da-da, turn it off or whatever. You guys will hear it in a second. But I'll see you guys when we go to the cornfields.
That's with the one that brung you to the party, Firebox.
You got it out for me, don't ya, conspiracy crate? Oh, the goose is calling.
Magic glowing box that gives out bye-bye. Oh, the devil.
Now that there's the thing you do not see every day, every year even. Oh, I think these old brains are going soft, 'cause I'm seeing things that just can't.
Excellent! You have freed it! But now, you must turn off the power.
Alright, and if you guys did not just see it, what happens is you go from the power like when you leave the power, you go to the very left and then you run straight until you hit the trains. Like if you do run into the trains, that's a problem. Just find your way through the gaps, and then as soon as you get close to the cornfields, the map color will turn greenish instead of red. So then what you do is you follow down the cornfield on the right side until you get to this broken down car. When you find that, not that broken down car, the next broken down car. There's only like one broken down car at the next spot. Then what you do is you go right into the cornfield, and then you go left, and then you go right again until you run straight into the pylon. Underneath the pylon, the zombies cannot hit you, so that is a very, very good thing for people who do have trouble with those stupid things like I do.
Well, your move, roly-poly!
Alright, so what you're going to want to do here is you're going to want to wait till the lightning is massive over the tower. Then you're going to kill the last zombie in the round. So I suggest holding on to him. So then what happens is the lightning will smack the ground, signaling the Avogadro or the electric zombie has spawned in. If you do not see him spawn in, Dr. Maxis will say something. Right here, you don't really hear him because I sped it up. But as soon as we heard Dr. Maxis talking, we did put down our turbines. Then what you're going to want to do is the person with EMPs is going to wait until the Avogadro is directly underneath the pylon. Like when he's like pretty much in the middle, like as long as he's in the range of where the pylon is, you like where that cornrows narrow, when like they narrow in to this area, that's when you can throw it at him, just trying to make it as easy as it can for you guys. And then as soon as you kill him, Dr. Maxis will say what to do next. He will say something, we need more power, I think is what he says.
Confidence!
Help me! Some dummy's chewing me up! Too slow by half, you damn freakalope!
Not unfair, but yet we need more energy.
Alright, so wait, right here, I just thought I'd leave right in this part right here, because what happens is my partner dies and we have to go super clutch mode, so I ended up clutching it. Just a little quick clip, because we ended up having to wait for the bus, and we clutched it for like 3 more rounds, and it was pretty hard because we had no perks, no speed cola, no permanent quick revive, nothing. Not even permanent jug, which would have came in, like, would have helped out a lot. But anyways guys, I'll see you guys at the next step. Alright, so we're back here at town, and what I decided to do is just put all my money back in the bank, just in case we messed up or something. But what's going to happen is Kobe's going to have to go back to the town, and he's going to have to pick up another turbine, because he did die out completely, so he did lose it. But even before that, he lost it, because at the pylon, when he threw the EMP grenade, his turbine died out, and mine stayed alive. So, yeah. So all that has to happen there is just you have to go back to bus depot. If that does happen, whoever doesn't have the turbine, let's go back to bus depot and pick it back up. So the final step is pretty easy. It's just that it could be a little bit annoying if you do have zombies running around. So what you're going to want to have to do is take out your turbines, and what you do is you have you and the rest of your players stand underneath the light post, like where you can build the teleporters with the stupid little creatures. So what you do is you stand underneath the light post, and what you do is you put down the turbine in front of it, and then the light post will start to like glow red, and it'll shoot up at the pylon, the Tower of Babble, as like pretty much metaphorically what it is. And then you will get the achievement and it will pop. Right here, I go over and I put it down. Pretty easy. This is like the last step. I could only imagine it being that easy. So right here, you'll just see it turn red, and then I'll show you guys the achievement on my PlayStation inventory. So here you guys, that's it for the guide today. It was easy, but it's hard sometimes if you don't get it on the first try. Don't let it frustrate you. It's not really that hard. Peace out.